Everyone, so today I wanted to do a look that I feel is perfect for summer and spring now that it's springtime. It's a bright lip with more of a neutral eye. I did a little bit heavy on the eyeliner, used some more Makeup Geek eyeshadows. I have a ton of them, pretty much almost every single color. So you will be seeing these in a lot of upcoming videos. I will be doing a review, swatches and all that. So when that's up, I will definitely come back and add the link to that below. But these are just some of the colors that we're using. Excuse that little swatch there, that's just an eyeliner. But these are some of the colors that we're using. Some neutrally colors, some kind of light taupey bronze shade, and then this black is Corrupt. And it's seriously super black. And we're using that to kind of go over the gel liner that I chose for this look. Added some false eyelashes, just the little accent lashes to add a little bit of glam to the look. And kept everything on the face easy, nothing really that hard. And then I paired it up with my NYX Butter Gloss in Sugar Cookie, and it's such a perfect color. If you don't want to use this one, they also have one in the color Meringue that has kind of like that orchid vibe, since that is the color of the year according to Pantone. So if you want to use either one of these, they both are really beautiful. I will just swatch really quickly on my hand what that one looks like. Super intense. In love with these. Oh my gosh, they did such an amazing job with these. And then I'll show you what the meringue one looks like, so you can have your choice of color, or you could just pair this up with your favorite neutral lip as well. I think it'll go with the look. So if you want to see how to do it step by step, then keep watching. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is take a matte skin tone color. I'm using a Makeup Geek Vanilla Bean. As you can see, it's just an ivory shade. I'm taking that on a crease brush, and I'm going to apply that to my brow bone area. And I'm also going to sweep it in this inner part as well. And if you want, you can even apply some of that to this inner corner as well, just to kind of add a little bit of brightness there. Next, we're going to move on to the lid area. I'm going to use the color Homecoming, which is a bronzy, kind of like a bronzy taupe shade. And I'm using that, I'm applying that with an E55 brush from Sigma. And I'm going to stick to my lower lid area. And with the tip of the brush, I'm going to turn it and then just kind of start creating my shape with that same brush. You can even turn it on the side like this and create that rounded shape in your crease area. And that's why I really love this brush, because it serves two purposes. You can use it to put colors in the crease, and then you can also use it to apply colors on the lid. Take a fluffy crease brush of your choice. You want to go around the edges and kind of soften that a little bit. Next, I'm going to be taking two different shades and mixing them for my crease. The first one is called Creme Brûlée, and the second one is called Preppy. And Preppy is this one here. This one is more of a tan, but with like a mustardy tone to it. And this one is more of like a pinky kind of tone to it. I'm going to mix both of those together, and I'm going to do that with the same crease brush that I used to soften the edges out, and just go back and forth in between both colors and just pick up a little bit. And we're going to just apply this in our crease area, and I'm actually going to take it quite high and buff that into that first shade that we used for the brow highlight. So kind of just pull it up a little bit. And this step is optional. That Homecoming color is really pretty on its own. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. And if you need to, you can always take more of that skin tone highlight shade and kind of help buff this out as well, the edges, and kind of pull it down just a little bit so it's not so high. And then I'm going to switch to a smaller brush, something like this. This is one from the Coastal Scent set. And I'm going to take the same two shades, Preppy and Creme Brûlée. I'm going to just pack that onto the outer V area and just kind of sticking right in this corner here, just to add a little bit of depth like you see here. And we don't want to go up too high with this color either. for the lower lash line, I'm going to stick to some really simple colors as well. I'm not going to do anything crazy. What I'm going to do is take a small detailer brush like this. Again, this is part of that set from Coastal Scents. And I'm going to mix the Creme Brulee and Preppy color that we use in the crease. And I'm just going to run that just lightly on my lower lash line. Just to add a little bit of depth there, but not really to add too much color. And then I'm going to take Homecoming and just add a little bit of that on top of that color. And that's pretty much it for the lower lash line. So I want to clean up a little bit more under my eyes before I go on to the eyeliner. I'm going to take my Maybelline Fit Me concealer and just apply some of that. And this definitely helps cleaning up any messes that you made. There's a lot of fallout with some of these colors. And as you can see, that just kind of helps clean up that shape right on the outer part of the eye. Okay, so moving on to eyeliner. I'm going to take a small angled eyeliner brush like this one here. And I'm taking my Maybelline Gel Liner from iStudio in Black is Black. And we're going to do a pretty heavy wing look today. So just apply your eyeliner like you normally would. Okay, so the final step before a mascara, I'm going to take the color Corrupt, and it's a really intense black color. I'm going to take an angled eyeliner brush. The one I'm using is the e.l.f. small angled brush. Looks like this. And I'm going to just take some of that black eyeshadow. Any eyeshadow that's black will do. And I'm just going to kind of go over that. And that's going to help kind of make this a little bit softer. And if you have any little mistakes, this is also going to help cover up any mistakes that you had. Okay, so before I do the eyeliner, or not eyeliner, mascara, I'm going to take the Tight Line by IT Cosmetics, and I'm just going to put that on my lashes. I'm going to coat the back of my lashes as well, and then just apply a generous coating, because this helps fill in any sort of little gaps between the lashes, and it's a good base for your favorite mascara. I'm really enjoying this stuff. I'm going to go on with the CoverGirl Clump Crusher. And I'm going to apply a good generous coating of that to my upper and lower lash lines. Okay, so to add a little final touch to this look, I want to add some lashes. I'm going to be using the Ardell 305s. They're the little accent lashes. And I'll show you what they look like. Hopefully you'll be able to see them. Maybe not, but they're kind of a little bit small but thick as well. They're not so thin as my, I think it's the 301s that are similar, but they're a little bit thinner. So I'm going to use my Revlon lash adhesive. I'm going to add a nice little glob of that to the lashes. And make sure you get a nice little glob right on this outer part where they kind of blend into your lashes. And also on the outer edge too, so that they don't kind of lift throughout the day. And then I'm going to just kind of hold them with a set of tweezers like this. And I'm just going to let that dry. As you can see, the glue kind of looks a little bit blue. So as it dries, it's going to start turning a little bit clear. So when it gets tacky, pop them on. Then I would recommend going in with a liquid liner to kind of cover up any of the glue that didn't dry completely clear. And I use the Infallible, the Super Slim by L'Oreal for that. So I'm going to put these on, and then I will be back to show you the rest of the look. Okay, so now we just have to do a few finishing touches. I'm going to add some bronzer just because I want a little bit of color. Oh, I thought that was the noise coming from my house, but it's outside. I'm going to be using my Revlon Photo Ready bronzer in Bronzed Chic, and this is a brush from the Coastal Scents set, which I will be filming a review after this. So if you see the same look and outfit in several videos, it's because I'm just trying to kill a couple birds with the same stone. Okay, so just apply your bronzer where you normally apply. I like to apply mine by my hairline, and then just kind of put it where you would normally contour and then kind of start applying it to the apples of the cheek just to kind of create a seamless blend. This is just my preferred method of applying bronzer. And then I just take whatever is left on the brush and kind of bring it down a little bit as well. And then I just go on the side of my nose with whatever's left. Not trying to make it too difficult. Okay, so blush. We need to add some blush. I'm going to go with the Instain blush from the Balm in the color Houndstooth. And it looks like this. It's got a little bit of like mauve plum shade to it. It might be coming off a little bit more pink on camera, but in reality it's not like that at all. So I'm going to apply that with a really soft fluffy brush. And this is one from Sigma. Let me wipe it down real quick with some tissue to make sure there's nothing on there. So I'm just going to take literally just a dab of it because a lot of product comes off, and then tap that off onto a tissue and then smile and apply that to the apples of the cheek. And just kind of blend that into that bronzer. It adds a nice, beautiful flush. You would think that something like this is not that natural looking, but it really is. And I just love these blushes. I'm really, really impressed with them. I only have 2 of them, so I do want to get some more. And I will put a link to their website below. Also check HoLook. It's an app for, I think, pretty much almost all phones. I have an iPhone and I have it on mine. Can download it, and they always have sales, and that's been a brand that's been on there. So for the main star of the show, I wanted something to have like a pop of color, but at the same time be super easy where you don't even need a mirror to apply. I'm going to use my NYX Butter Gloss in the color Sugar Cookie. So is that not a gorgeous shade? I'm so excited and pumped to use this. And I've worn this several times already, and I just love it. It's got your standard doe foot applicator, and it's just as pigmented as it looks in the tube. So imagine that on your lips. So I'm just gonna apply this. It's hard to talk and do this at the same time. And that's it. So that is just as easy as it can be to apply some color into your makeup routine. Just keep everything on the eyes kind of neutral and those earth tones, and then just incorporate a super bright lip, and that's a really big trend now. This color is really perfect for that. Also, another one from the line is called Meringue. This one has more of that orchid vibe to it, so it's kind of like that color of the year. Really inexpensive, super amazing quality, not sticky. They have just a little bit of tackiness, but just enough to actually make them last. And they just glide on seriously like butter. So that's probably why they're called Butter Gloss. But I love these. I'll put a link to where you can get them below. So that is it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this look and that you will try something like this out. If you do, I'd love to see pictures. Let me know if you have an Instagram page, or if you have a Twitter and you post your pictures, a blog, anything, just leave it below and I will definitely check it out. And also please subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you here on YouTube as part of my family. And I look forward to getting to know you and everybody else that's out there. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye!